Okay, we have Robert here. Hi, Robert.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Okay, thanks for allowing us to film you today. He was just in the hospital. He had a little infection here. So you got some little corn here. I'm going to remove those. It looks closed though, right? You had an infection? A little bit of infection?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And
But it's better?
we're working out of it.
Okay. So how long your toes been all swollen like this?
They have been that way for about a year, and that's why we're moving from Uniboots to a Circade wrap. But I have cerebral palsy in my right hand, and it impedes the ability to crimp the compression sock.
Oh, I see. That's hard to use, huh?
And my compression, according to Dr. about 23.
Oh, really? Okay.
And Dr. is the orthopedic guy.
Right. That's very famous. I read his books. He's a very famous orthopedic doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made your toes become like this swollen though?
Well, in 2009, I had a bunionectomy on that foot right there.
Oh, this one right there.
And
Huh?
the doctor was going to tend to the the index toe,
Uh-huh.
and it was it was too difficult to. He was going to straighten both the big toe and the number 4 toe.
Oh, this one.
No,
You mean this one, second one? Okay.
second one.
Uh-huh.
So, and there's I think because of the circulation, because I got a renal insufficiency.
Oh, I see. Okay. So you knew that, but before that surgery, you didn't have your toes like this?
No, they weren't like this.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
So,
And then when was that? When was that surgery?
2009
Oh, okay.
in August.
Oh, okay. About 11 years ago. Okay.
It took 3 years for the swelling to go down on my left foot.
Oh, is that right? Oh, wow.
It was a major with Dr.
Uh-huh. Oh, he's the one that did the surgery? You had all the famous doctors. We're so honored to have you as our patient.
Well, I'm
So you've seen-
honored to be in your midst here. and according to Batista, we've got to take a gradual thing because
Right.
I have cerebral palsy from the toenails to the top of my head
Everything, huh? It affected you everything, huh?
on the left hemisphere, which is the right side.
Uh-huh.
And I
Yeah.
had a hypophyseal arrest when I was 13 years old, and it basically, I had the right foot was 3.5 inches shorter
Oh, is that right?
than
Oh,
the
wow.
left one, and it's within a 1/4 inch to when I was like age 40.
Oh, wow.
So we did a lot of thinning and you know, but and then I wore high top shoes with the corrective brace on the right foot.
Oh, is that right? Oh, you still wear that? You still wear?
I got a customized brace from,
Oh, yeah.
and Dr. got Reichel and I situated with him, and we had to move from Human Design, so we lost about half a year or so
Oh, is that right? With the treatment
with all
time?
the stuff. And,
Change and stuff, huh?
yeah, and it's.
So does your toes swell more than right now, or is this kind of the maximum?
This is big time.
Oh, this is the maximum.
Yeah.
Doesn't get much bigger than the
And
toes
then
right now.
when I go to the Circade wrap, it'll take the pressure off the toes.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll be able to show up in Hollywood for,
Oh yeah, okay.
you know, I mean.
The Walk of Fame. The Walk of Fame, right?
You know, I'll get my star,
You get your star, right?
and then I'll be able to put defeat in the, no, anyhow.
Yeah.
And,
This toe is not really infected, but I think you need to put some medicine there, okay? I'm just cleaning it all out.
well, yeah, and then, what I do is I clean them every night.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You know, you see a difference between the left and the right. The left I cleaned up, and the right I've got discolored.
Mm-hmm.
But I
You mean this one?
on the second toe. So
Oh, this one.
that's alligator skin.
Alligator skin. Do you soak it off? Do you take some of these skin off there?
Yeah, I use I clean it with a Bragg and 5-to-1 Bragg vinegar cider.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar.
Yeah, it's
It helps?
taken the scale and it improves the circulation if you bathe your entire foot.
Uh-huh. Apple cider vinegar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take apple cider vinegar every morning, first thing in the morning, with water, and then right before I go to sleep. And I'm diabetic, and it controls my diabetes too. It keeps your sugar level down. Did you know that?
Yeah. How? What do you have? 8 ounces or 6?
Well, you can't have too much, at least in the beginning, because it may mess up your stomach, right? Because it's very acidic. But
Yeah.
I go slow. I usually have a
Well,
Like
I
a-
may
like
have
a-
to go down that route because I had a lower when I came into Batista, I had a lower wound, open wound down here, and that's why I've got the compression.
right, but it's all healed. That one's all healed.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take some of the other, but yeah, soaking in apple cider vinegar is really good. While you're at it, take some. Just take a teaspoon and mix it
Okay.
with about 4 ounce water. That's what I do, and it's still, I feel it on my stomach still after years of doing it. You know what I mean? It's never a pleasant experience, but it really helps to repopulate your gut microbiome, especially bacteria. It kills all the bad stuff, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I highly recommend the apple cider vinegar soaks, as well as taking some in first thing in the morning or right before you go to sleep, or both. I do both because it really helps me, helps my stomach, So I do highly recommend it.
No, and I've got to do that because I've got plaque buildup in my is it arteries or veins? And so that'll keep that going.
Yeah.
And Dr. Kiram, I have taken a load of weight off. I've reduced like 30 pounds.
Oh really? Oh, how'd you do it?
Well, it's a top secret. Basically, it's controlling what I eat.
Oh really?
And,
Wow.
and through medication that's geared towards the plaque thing and sleep apnea, which I have. So I've got challenges at both ends of my body.
Well, we all do. You're not alone. We'll go in that direction, but you're doing great. You lost 30 pounds. That's awesome.
And then I saw a huge. I went into the pharmacy up in Santa Monica, and the lady that's there, she says, "Oh my dear, you look 1,000% better."
Really?
Yeah, because and this is you guys. It isn't, you know, I mean, it looks tough here, but it's a gradual, as Dr. Batista said, process.
Yeah, it does take time, but yeah, we're gonna, I'm gonna put a little Band-Aid here. You're gonna soak this area. We're gonna put a Uniboot here to keep the swelling down, right?
All the way up to here.
Yes. So let's take another picture here.
And go up to my kneecaps.
Yes.
And
Thanks
see
for, thanks for allowing us to film you today.
and you can see that I don't